Well, sports is still ahead with Brandon Fitzgibbon, who's braving the elements tonight, but he's not alone, are you, Brandon?
Oh, no, I'm not, Chris. It is a chilly one out here, but it is Thursday, which means we have our latest A News Team of the Week. And as you can see behind me, the Barrie Minor Atom AA Colts are getting a little bit warmer as they're picking up their A News toques. We'll have more from them later on in the show. And those other Barrie Colts are back in action tonight, taking on the Sudbury Wolves. We will preview this game for you coming up later on in sports.
What do they think of next? Well, in sports, it's still ahead with Brandon Fitzgibbon. He's outside right now with our Team of the Week. Brandon.
Thank you, Chris. We are trying to stay a little warm out here, and as you can see me, we're doing all right. Anyways, there's a lot of talk of violence going on in hockey right now, and there's some going on in our own backyard. We'll tell you about a play in a Junior A game between Innisfil and Oro-Medonte, and Mike Danton made his debut at the St. Mary's Huskies last night. Find out how he did in his first game in over 5 years coming up next. But first, here's Rob Butler with your Snow Valley ski tip. Well, welcome back. The Barrie Minor Atom AA Colts are waiting to make their big debut on TV. But before we get to them, we're going to talk about another Colts team as the Barrie Colts take on the Sudbury Wolves down at the Barrie Molson Center this evening. And Kyle Clifford scored that goal when they played last Friday. And the Colts went on to win 6-4. The game is going to start tonight at 7, not 7:30. So make sure you mark that new start time. Matt Kennedy is going to return to the lineup tonight for the Colts. And he says he just needs to put that Zach Cassian hit behind him.
Try and clear that from my head as much as possible. When you go out there and play scared, that's when you get hurt. So you just got to play maybe a little more aware, but you can't really change your game.
Sudbury always comes in our rink with high intensity, so you just got to match that intensity. And we know they have a lot of momentum after that third period. They know they are a confident team now, so they know that they can play with us. So you just got to put a couple goals in early and get right on top of them.
And violence has been a big topic going on in hockey right now after that Pascal Cormier hit on Michael Tam. And there's even violence in our own backyard here. It's in a Junior A game last night between Innisfil and Oro-Medonte. Check out this play. It happened in the third period when Nick DeVolio goes in the corner, and he's met with a body check by Danny Carter. And then Carter then hits him with a vicious sucker punch. He was assessed a 5-minute major in a game misconduct. And we spoke to the league today, and they told us as of right now, there will be no further discipline on Carter. Luckily, DeSalvo was okay. And it's been a long road back for Mike Danton as he played his first game with the St. Mary's Huskies last night. Danton hasn't played a hockey game since 2004. And he was, if you remember, he was sentenced to prison for over 5 years in a conspiracy to commit murder. Danton says all he wants is a second chance, and that happened last night starting against Acadia. And there you see Danton hitting the ice in front of over 2,000 people at the Halifax Forum. Danton, the Huskies lost 4-1, but Danton, he had their only goal. Unfortunately, we don't have any video of this goal, but he did talk about it afterwards.
Scoring the goal was a huge monkey off my back, obviously. You guys have put me on the front page for the last 2 weeks, so it's good to get that one away, but the standing ovation and the cheers, that's just something I've been used to since I've been here. Everyone's been real supportive, and that's why I felt like give it back to the team and give it back to the fans with raising the stick.
And now it's time for the A News Team of the Week.
Team of the Week is proudly sponsored by Georgian Buick GMC.
And I am here with Jack, Jordan, and Blake. And Jack, you guys beat Newmarket in the first round of your OMHA playoffs last week, just recently. So tell us, what was that like for you?
It was nice to get on the ice and play and have fun with my team and move on so we can get farther in the playoffs.
Now, I understand you guys beat Richmond. You tied Richmond Hill in overtime last night. Describe the intensity in that game.
That was pretty intense. It went into overtime. It was pretty close. They were doing pretty good. We were doing good. And we both played a good game.
Yeah, and Jordan, what do you guys got to do to beat Richmond Hill in this series? I know you play them tomorrow on Saturday.
We've got to work hard, move, pass the puck, get a lot of shots on goal.
Yeah? And what do you got to do in your own game just to help your team win?
Be aggressive, move the puck, and score.
Now, Blake, I understand you guys won a tournament down in Pittsburgh. Describe what that was like for you.
That was exciting. I mean, to win in the States against all the teams, it was pretty good.
And what's it like to go on a road trip with all your friends and teammates?
It was fun, you know, hanging out in the hotel, going swimming, going shopping at the malls. It was fun.
And what do you think you guys got to do on Saturday to beat Richmond Hill?
Pass the puck and shoot.
And what was your favorite part about beating Newmarket in the first round of the OMHA playoffs?
I think my favorite part was just getting them out of there because they're a rough team.
There we are. Thank you very much, guys. And they play this Saturday at 3:45, so you get a chance, go check them out. And on one final sports note, the Canadian Baseball Hall of Fame inducted Roberto Alomar today. He didn't make it into the Baseball Hall of Fame, but he got in on the first time in the Canadian Baseball Hall of Fame. So good news for Toronto Blue Jays fans. And that's going to do it out here in sports. So let's send it back inside to Summer Warm. Back to Chris and Jane. Guys?
Yeah, very toasty. Just log on the fire there.